The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook. Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Blackjack, a jackalope folk warlock.
I'm Connor Shenold. I play Jaska, a coyote ranger.
I'm Johnny Payne, and I play Krell, a dragonborn monk.
I'm Kimberly Cross, and I play Beatrix, a swashbuckling rogue.
I'm Kiri Hester, and I play Billy, a possum fighter.
I'm Brooke Bullock, playing Ziansi, a Spider-Kin cleric.
And I'm Aiden Cross as your Dungeon Master. Join us now for Tales from the Wilds. The morning dawns as last night a storm came through, but wasn't too much of a bother. Might have kept some of you up for a few minutes, maybe an hour and a half or so, but you all went back to sleep eventually, and you wake up and the morning is bright, nice. Looks like maybe some cloud coverage, so making some shade as well. You can hear the Carnival off in the distance already getting its morning start. Anything you guys are doing before going to your jobs?
Stretching.
Perfect.
Beatrix is still running lines. She still doesn't get it, but she's doing her darndest.
You two give me persuasion checks at advantage.
30.
13.
You're having to process so many things, Beatrix, that happened yesterday, all that sort of stuff.
I'm still aggravated at Blackjack.
You're kind of losing a little bit, but you're not actually doing too terrible. You have memorized most of these lines. It's really the delivery that you're still trying to get down, really. As for you, Blackjack, comes back like second nature. You've seen your brother and sister. You know, as far as you're concerned, everything's going great. You've learned some information about the blue dragon stuff going on, but as far as you're concerned, that's none of your concern right now.
Yes.
What your concern is getting this play done.
Doing the best I can possibly do. I'm so glad you're going to be there with me, Beatrix.
Beatrix just nods and continues running lines out loud. It wasn't actually a slap at him. I'm just like, keep going.
Anyone else do anything significant this morning?
Before you leave, Billy, I touch you and give you a gift of alacrity.
Oh, excellent.
Krell is going to finish his stretching and approach Beatrix. Are you sitting there with the script in front of you?
Oh, yes.
He just takes the script
Krell.
and says the next line.
Oh, all right.
And we'll go back and
We'll
forth
run lines.
for a little bit, and then he walks away, but he takes the script with him and says, keep going.
Go. Thank you, Krell.
Hey, Beatrix, give me another persuasion check and at advantage with a +5.
16.
It's helping, but you think honestly it might be hindering you just a little bit more in a way as he walks away with the script.
I appreciate the thought, Krell.
Ziansi finishes up morning preparations and such, and then looks around for Luna. So, Luna, like the whole year you guys have been searching?
About, yeah.
Wow. Making sure Blackjack's not real close. How about the older brothers and sisters?
A lot of them left a little bit early to search. Ivy Whisper and Thundersong, his two closer siblings, were with us for a while, but eventually they had to get back to things on the farm, and Mom's been asking us to come back for a very long time now. He's not the only one that's gonna get started talking to.
Oh, yeah, well, you guys did it for family, though. That's really important. Okay.
Billy's gonna try his special recipe today. Do you remember way back in the Ironwoods in that mansion when Billy helped the autumn version of the Eladrin make a pie?
You made a berry pie.
A berry pie.
Berries.
Billy's gonna try to make a berry pie today.
So you guys head to the snack shack. I'm assuming you all head off. Yeah. Martin did want to meet you this morning. He probably let you know last night that he'd want to meet in the morning. Probably wouldn't be anything too important. He just wants to talk to you two.
Okay.
And you two, I'm assuming, heading to your last rehearsal really quickly.
And I think before we all do separate, I want to get us all together, and I want to do telepathy.
Yeah, it will only last for an hour.
Yes, I know it only lasts for an hour, but we've all got telepathic bonds, so at least for the next hour, we'll be able to hear each other's thoughts.
We'll actually start with the 2 actors first. Anything you guys are doing before you start rehearsals?
Is everyone still there?
Yes, Evnalia is still playing Titania, but nobody else has gone missing. Everyone is back there. Zimbek, once again, you notice Blackjack that he's still like watching a mirror kind of on the corner of his eyes.
I mean, last night I was able to make an announcement. I know you were there.
Yes, I'm quite proud of you for doing that. I was quite amazed, especially considering you said my name, you said the lead actors.
Of course. And that Oberon would be being portrayed.
Yes.
On the stage.
And I will say, afterwards, I did get a few comments saying that people who weren't originally going to go to the play are going to it now.
Exactly. That's fantastic. We want to fill every seat here. In the
Exactly. And even if we can't, they can watch on the screens.
Everyone's here, I guess. No injuries.
Yes. I'd say we should probably get to rehearsal really quickly, so get your chatter out of the way now.
Of course, I want to go to Peanut.
Okay.
Peanut, how is Alexi doing? Broken wing was a bit of a problem.
She's doing better now.
Good. So, when you see her next, tell her we miss her. Is she going to still be able to come to the show?
Yeah, she'll be here tonight. Broken wing isn't too terrible. It's just not something you'd want to...
Just annoying, really.
Yes. She wouldn't be able to act to her full extent, but she will be here tonight watching.
Yes.
So.
And Silva, so good to see you. You're looking fantastic as usual.
So that's an evil laugh again. All right, you two give me persuasion checks advantage. Beatrix at a +5 again.
And can I give myself guidance while then?
You may.
21.
You think in your head about Krell and what he said, and you feel like you almost see a photo of the script in your mind as you're thinking it through during this rehearsal.
23.
I feel like with the lower roll, because you've been rolling like 30s and stuff crazy like that, you're finally starting to understand the character more.
Yeah, we're balanced. We're right with that same amount. So,
you guys are playing off your own energy. You're both your energy, and you're both working together really well, as well as the other actors who are doing great. Even Evnalia, who joined yesterday, is actually getting the role down pretty easily. As we'll jump to the other group. We'll actually jump to Ziansi and Billy real quick.
Yep. How did the pie go?
Oh, give me a pie roll. No.
It was performance last time.
Performance, yeah. We'll go performance.
We'll performance and add 3.14 to it.
Brilliant. Nice. Oh, I don't have a recipe. I'm trying to pull from memory, and it's not very good because I got a 7. I can't remember what kinds of berries.
So Rovier is helping you and says, okay, so that's about the time you said, right? All right, let's stick it in there, and then after a little bit you pull it out. It's completely burnt to a crisp as Rovier pulls it out and throws it in the trash. So we'll try that again. And approaching the snack shack is Vera. I'm assuming you're working the front.
Sure. Oh, hey, Miss Vera, how are you?
Hi, I thought I'd find you all here somewhere.
Oh, yeah, we're working at the snack shack.
I'm so glad you guys have found something interesting to do while you're here.
It's been very interesting. You know, you, if I may say so, have such a wonderfully compassionate heart, you know? Like the way you're taking care of the cats and things. So how's that going?
It's going good. That bunny boy that delivered things, we got a pretty nasty scratch from one of the cats. They're a little bit defensive sometimes.
Oh, the one-eyed one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that one. I think he's smarter than he looks, that cat.
Yeah, he does seem like kind of like the pack leader, kind of.
Yeah. Do you talk to him?
Well, yeah, as much as you talk to cats.
Yeah, that's great. I think you could probably tell him all your troubles and even like ask for help with stuff, and it just seems like that vibe would go out into the world of nature, and then you totally.
Ziansi, you're being weird.
I'm working some things here.
Oh, hi, Billy. I just thought I would check out the carnival before the play tonight. I'm so glad I had to join you all.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you invited little old me.
Of course, you're our friend. Here, do me a favor. I need you to tell me what you think of these pixie puffs.
All right, and she takes one and bites into it. These are the ones from yesterday, right?
Yeah, the 19.
She tries it and says, ooh, warm. It's good. Yeah, I like that. That's almost as good as mine, I think.
Miss Vera, now that life is kind of changing for you a little bit, have you ever thought about helping more than just cats? Like maybe helping people or other kobolds in need?
I mean, I've thought about volunteering at maybe a shelter
You're
or something.
coming at this at a weird angle. Lady Miss Vera.
Uh-huh.
We just want you to meet some friends of ours who are also kobolds, and coincidentally, these kobolds don't have any parents. We thought that you could offer them some motherly advice.
Oh, sure. I'd love to help with that.
They're also coming to the play later, so we'll introduce you then.
Sounds great.
Don't bring any cats.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk to Vera about?
Nope.
Krell and Jaska. As you head over to meet with Martin, he appears to be packing his bags, and as you approach, he says, looks like Oberon has reassigned me somewhere else, so I guess it's goodbye for now.
Well, goodbye. Just out of curiosity, what has he got you doing now?
It was something along the lines of I'm now kind of worthy to actually work in the castle a little bit, so apparently I'm going to be a personal guard.
How'd you step up into that position?
I have no idea.
Okay. No, I didn't want to be rude, but it seems like you haven't done much.
As far as I'm concerned, he considers my mission a success.
All right. Well,
You are not staying for the show tonight.
Unfortunately, no. I'm also mostly helping with getting the party ready for... He needs all guards at the castle, so...
So we may see you again.
Probably.
well, anything you need us to do on our last day of guard duty?
As far as I'm concerned, you all are off the hook for now.
All right. Well, anything you want to do, Krell?
No. It was good to meet you, and I will see you again, Charlie.
Martin, but yes.
Indeed.
While you're at the palace, maybe figure out how to stop possessing poor Charlie there.
Can you give me a persuasion check?
Ooh, a 19.
I rolled a natural 1.
I mean, his Charlieisms coming out seem to be a mighty big liability.
It is nice having the body that at least knows how to use weapons like the ones I use, like the boomsticks, but it's definitely not my body. I need to find something else. So he will head out, and anything you guys are doing in particular, or are you just kind of hanging out today?
Jaska,
Krell?
after last night's events, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you ever consider sparring?
Oh, I think that would be nice. I'm not the strongest gal around when it comes to like either melee weapons or fisticuffs, but I could try.
Excellent. Maybe when this is over.
All right.
And I will say nothing really significant happens for the rest of the daytime. But it is approaching evening, heading towards the show. By this time, you two, Beatrix and Blackjack, are already kind of in costume, getting ready. Amir's making sure nobody leaves right now. And he'll go over and say, well, everything's gone fine so far today. Nothing bad has happened. It's great. Don't go anywhere, please.
We can't. We're in makeup.
I'm going to get Vin Weasel. Vin, I need you to go get the rest of the group and bring them here before we start the show.
All right, so Vin goes and gathers you all and brings you to the amphitheater.
All right, everybody. So what are we planning to do tonight? Beatrix and I will be on stage, so what is the plan for tonight?
I thought I'd be somewhere in the ceiling,
Okay,
watching out.
hanging up from the rafters.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
The rafters of the open-air amphitheater?
Well, there's a dome part of it.
Clam shell.
That
So
is
that's
true.
what I assumed you meant, was you were going to be up in the dome,
So you want to be up there?
the half dome.
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics check first.
I went to put it in the dice roller, and it popped off the top of the dice roller down into the bottom tray on a natural 20.
Somehow,
No, but the dice did an acrobatics check.
Ziansi somehow just skitters up there unnaturally fast.
Yeah, it's freak.
Give me a stealth check advantage.
Spider cling and guidance. That is a 31.
No one sees you. You see him skitter up to the top and disappear.
And then does that spider thing where he just like lays super flat, right? And doesn't move.
And Billy, you're going to look for Vera, right?
I'm looking for all kinds of kobolds.
Yeah, so they do appear to be getting ready. Luna Fox is also there and will say, so I don't know where Ziansi went. You two are staying here.
Right.
Billy, you're doing something, right?
I'm introducing some kobolds to hopefully their new mom.
Perfect. I'm going to take you two, if you're all
Yeah.
right. We're going to go check out and see what I can do as far as divination goes.
Yeah, we'll help you out with that.
Now,
right.
again, it'll only be... Oh, Ziansi's already gone. Okay, Little Fox, you come here too. I'm going to go ahead and again ritually cast telepathic bond, so we'll have it for next hour.
You see the play is getting started and is in full swing as our party goes off and does their own separate things.
Greetings and salutations, my friends. I'm Michael Cross, and welcome to the mid-show break. We're so excited to have you as a fan of Red Dirt D&D. While I've got your attention, why not make sure to rate us and leave a review wherever you're getting our podcast. This allows other people searching for an actual play show to find us. Also, maybe consider becoming a Patreon member. You get our episodes 4 days early, access to our Discord server, bonus content, and full versions of our roundtable discussions. You'll also be joining other fans like Tim A., Tina McBride, James Carpenter, and Justin Britt. Sign up at patreon.com/RedDirtDnD. Another way to support us is by getting your very own Red Dirt merchandise. You can find things like hats, hoodies, mugs, and t-shirts. Just click on the merch tab at reddirtdnd.com or reddirtrpg.com. The money we raise helps us pay for things like the music and sound effects you hear on the show, as well as money to go to events and make new fans. If you are a game master or a player and want to improve your tabletop role-playing experience, you need to listen to Level Up Your Gaming podcast. When you get done with this episode, you should check them out.
Hey, Game Masters.
Are you sick of cliche stories that leave your players falling asleep?
Do you suffer from low engagement at your gaming table?
Do you struggle with creating interesting plots and engaging NPCs?
Do your players laugh at your tiny dice rolls?
Well, we can't help you with that one. But we can help you level up your gaming. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Josh.
We discuss the topics that matter the most when you're being a GM.
Be that better map design, telling gripping mysteries, or just not killing off your players in an adversarial way. I mean, yeah.
Join us at Level Up Your Gaming, a tabletop RPG podcast, every Thursday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
We are so excited to announce a new show to our growing list of titles on Red Dirt RPG. Wayfinder Legends is our newest podcast using the Pathfinder system and still including music and sound effects like a classic radio show. You can find Wayfinder Legends on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you're looking for more content from Red Dirt RPG, make sure to check out our YouTube page with Mysteries of Beatrix live every Wednesday. Keys from the Golden Vault from the Red Dirt Outlaws dropping every Tuesday at noon, and Plausible Deniability every other Thursday. So come check it out at youtube.com/@RedDirtRPG or search for Red Dirt RPG on YouTube. We would love to hear from you. Find us on social media at Red Dirt RPG on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. You can also get in touch with us through our website at reddirtrpg.com. All right, I think that's everything I need to tell you. Right now, let's head back to Red Dirt D&D.
The sun has set, stars have darted the sky. Jaska and Krell, you follow Lunafox as well as Nightshade. A little bit of an area, more of a natural area, maybe like in a parkish type area inside the city. Lunafox begins getting some various things together for a divination ritual.
Luna, Fox, is there anything you need us to help you with?
I'll just need some spiritual energy from you two, unless you have something more to add to that. We will commune with the stars and the moon to get the answers you seek.
Your name is Luna, after the moon.
Correct.
Are you royalty?
I'm not. My family, Blackjack's family as well, we're farmers.
Well, I spent a couple of days at camp staring at the stars with my cute little camp student, so I'm willing to help any way I can. I don't have any specific magic that can work for that, but I can give you good vibes.
Yeah, so I'd say no, there's no check required here. You both get into your sort of meditating. Jaska gets in some form of meditation, whatever you're kind of comfortable with. Lunafox also begins to start meditating. Meanwhile, Nightshade's kind of in the back.
He's the lookout.
He's the lookout, yeah. He doesn't really do this type of stuff. Lunafox begins saying some incantations, and in there you hear the name of Zarbi. All of a sudden, there's a vision in your mind. It's a vision of the carnival itself, almost looking down from as of a sky view, seeing the lights of the carnival, the buildings, everything around it. And as it does, it zooms in on the amphitheater. You see something off in the distance. Before you can fully make it out, Billy.
Huh?
Vera, Tass, and Corby, all approach you. What would you like to do?
We're the small committee. They're all just so weirdo. It's interesting. I've never been in a group this size of my size. Hello, I'm glad you guys were able to join me. Corby, Tass, this is my friend Lady Vera. Lady Vera, these are my friends Corby and his brother Tass. And I thought that you guys could use some new friends. And I'm a friend, and you're my friend, so I thought we could all be friends.
Yeah, so you see Vera say, hello, I'm Vera, and Corby and Tass. Corby seems a little bit energetic. He's kind of like, oh, new friends. And Tass is kind of a bit wary.
I open my bag of holding, and in it I have placed it so there's like a bag of Pixie Puffs, and I say, I don't think you're supposed to bring food into the theater, but these are pretty good. And you know, Corby, I got the recipe for these Pixie Puffs from Miss Lady Vera, and I'm gonna try to do that like the whole show, just try to like spark conversation between the two groups.
Give me a persuasion check.
A 9.
Yeah, Corby and Vera are getting along really well, but Tass is really having trouble.
Hey, I'm not here to
warming up.
force it. I'm just here to make introductions.
Yeah. Dion, see anything significant you're doing? You're just keeping a lookout?
I'm just keeping a lookout for suspicious people, characters, activities.
As these groups are doing their various things, eventually the time for the play actually does arrive. Everyone in the carnival either arrives at the amphitheater or is watching the strange picture frames that exist around. Heading up to the front stage from the back is Amir. He is normally a bit unorthodox to give a speech before the play. However, I think now is a fitting time as any. I would like to thank a few people. First off, the Carnival, and Lucky specifically, who has given me the chance to use my play. Secondly, my cast members, who despite constant setbacks have somehow made it through all the rehearsals to try to make a good show. Thirdly, I would like to thank Lord Oberon for letting me use his likeness. And finally, as he pauses for just a second, we'll jump back to the divining group. On the stage where the amphitheater is, there's a figure. He wears a nice suit, blonde hair tied up, and a ponytail. You recognize the figure as Amir. You see a smile across his face, and his blue eyes start to sparkle as your vision cuts back. Zion, made me a perception check.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I got that right. The divination was specifically to find the showrunner. Okay.
And you got a visage of Amir.
So I reached through our telepathic bond. I don't mean to alarm anybody. Seems the showrunner was right underneath our noses. Blackjack, yours specifically.
I know he wasn't doing his job good enough.
It seems, I don't think she ever caught his name.
No.
That blonde fellow making some sort of announcement on stage, that's the showrunner.
Amir.
Everyone give me perception checks now, actually. What was yours?
Keeping balance to the universe. Rolled a natural 20 last time and a natural 1. It's a modified 5.
That would be a nat 20.
What total?
For a perception of 27.
You see beneath Amir what looks to be wind swirling beneath his feet. And also you get a glimpse at his eyes as they glow a blue even brighter. As he says, finally, I would like to thank my patron Idnalia, the dragon, because without her, my plans would have never come to fruition. You see a wide grin begin to come across his face as all of a sudden he whispers something under his breath, as I need everyone except for Jaska and Krell to make me wisdom saving throws.
Is it a charm?
It's a charm.
I'm immune to charm.
Okay, cool. You don't need to make it.
But there's more to it. You are immune to being charmed. And when another creature attempts to charm you, you can use your reaction to attempt to turn the charm back on that creature unless it succeeds on a wisdom saving throw using my DC.
What's the DC?
17.
Who got below a 17? Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Okay. And this also happens to Amir because he fails your saving throw. Those of you who fell suddenly feel a jagged crown of thorns on your head.
Ow!
As all of a sudden you feel like you need to get it off by any means necessary as you begin pulling out your weapons. The rest of you see that throughout the carnival, everyone has been affected by the crown of madness.
Even Corby?
Yes, as people are beginning to fight each other and begin pillaging and ruining the carnival. Amir, you can still see, the wind below him picks up even more. You can also see he also has a crown on his head all of a sudden. You see the wind wrap around him as he disappears. Make me an Arcana check, anyone who sees that. Except for you, Beatrix, because you are
I'm busy trying to get the crown off my head.
Yeah.
20 with a 22. Because I want to know is this a
16.
concentration? I feel like this is a concentration.
This is clearly a special version of Crown of Madness. You're not sure. But you can tell it seems like a mere last second before the crown sort of took him over fully, appeared to disappear. The wind wrapped around him, and he looks like he cast Dimension Door. He's not far. I actually need everyone to roll initiative real quick as the chaos is happening. So really quickly, I will say Corby was not affected. However, the cast members, Vera and Tass are affected. Beatrix as well. But who got a 20 or higher? Yeah, honestly.
Billy did. Billy got a 23.
28.
20.
15 or higher?
19.
Jaska.
Got a 4.
Ziansi.
5.
All right, Blackjack, you're going first.
Do I see the showrunner anywhere?
Nope, he has disappeared. As far as you're concerned, he Dimension Doored. So he could be 500 feet away somewhere else.
I have no actual enemies.
Nope. And I will point
Try
out...
slapping somebody and seeing if it, wakes them out of it.
Yeah, feel free to slap me and see if I come out of mine.
Okay, I could use all of these, but I grab Beatrix.
Yeah, you do.
I
Been
look
wanting
in
to
the
do
eye
that
and I say, I need you to come back to me. And I...
Oh Lord, here it comes. Here it comes. Are you gonna jump the shark?
Just shake her.
Don't do it.
Do it!
I kiss her. And I cast Dispel Magic.
Okay, you didn't need to do that, but that's fine.
It has a verbal and a somatic component. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Wait, what level is this?
Because I'm a warlock, it's a level 5.
Okay, give me a charisma check.
Okay. 14.
I'm gonna say just because you cast it with a 5th level slot, that's enough. All of a sudden, the jagged crown disappears from your head, Beatrix, as you have a mouthful of blackjack.
Oh gosh, blackjack. Okay, thank you, but okay, we're gonna talk about this.
Billy, it is your turn. Vera and Tass appear to be turning fairly aggressive.
Towards each other. What's the vibe?
Towards you, technically, right now. You're the closest person.
But they aren't attacking each other.
No.
I say, Corby, get under your chair and stay under there.
Okay.
And stand in front of Corby's chair shelter. I'm gonna say, Mudman, I'm gonna try to hit him, but if I miss in either one of them, you gotta come in here and try to hit him too. And I'm gonna try to
Non-lethally attack?
slap him.
Okay, slap him? Okay, go ahead.
A 19?
That'll hit. What's your unarmed strike damage?
6.
So you non-lethally smack him across the face. Who are you smacking?
Tass.
Tass falls unconscious on the ground.
He's fine, I promise, Corby. And I try to half-heartedly slap Vera because she's an old lady. I don't want to.
Make me an attack roll at disadvantage.
What if Mudman gives me advantage? Can I roll straight?
Yes.
Okay.
As Mudman's holding her leg or something.
No, I put Mudman on my hand to kind of soften the blow. 17.
That'll hit. So 6 damage.
6.
She also falls unconscious.
And then can I, as my movement, also drag them under the seats?
Yeah. As Billy attempts to save his kobold friends.
Hey, if they're unconscious, they're not fighting.
Corby's just so confused right now.
Corby, they're okay. They're just taking a little nap so that they don't fight each other. Maybe while you're under there, you should tie their hands together just in case.
I didn't take Boy Scouts.
This is a great time to learn. Mudman recently learned knots. Mudman, help him.
Beatrix, it's your turn. You do have all the rest of your castmates around you who look like they're about to hurt each other probably.
There's 2 of them that are right in between.
Yes. I'll say those are the Harangon and the other Tabaxi.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Tabaxi. I am not, however, going to kiss the Tabaxi, but I will grab him and just nose to nose with him, just kind of shake at him and come back here, come on. The show must go on. Let's go, let's focus.
Okay. I'll say he'll have advantage on his wisdom save next turn. Krell.
I am too far away from anyone to do anything, so I will move my full distance.
What's your full distance? 50?
50, yes.
Yeah, because you're a monk. Right behind Billy.
I just slapped the little lady. Billy's fine. He's not crowned.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you basically run through a crowd of a bunch of people attacking each other. But for the sake of combat, they're not really attacking you.
Then I will step into dodge stance for a moment and pass turn.
All right. It is the quote-unquote enemy's turns. So actually, those 2 next to you, Beatrix, are going to make attacks at you. 17 to hit.
Yes.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
6 to hit.
No.
No damage. Those 2 over there are going to try to hit each other. Miss. hit. This one right here, which I'll say is bottom just for the sake of it, is looking hurt now. And by the way, they are hitting to kill. So that's kind of the problem in this situation. 2 over there, which can be Ibnalia and Oberon. Peanut. They both miss each other. Now they get to repeat wisdom saves. I'll say the one you're holding has advantage. He's still charmed with the crown. Nope. 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 They are just commoners. As that is all their turns, Jaska.
So she's gonna move up 30 feet.
All right.
Assess the situation, and I think this is about the only thing I can do. So centered, I assume, at like the very edge of the stage.
Yeah.
She is going to cast Bleating Call. Everybody
We're gonna go to the carnival.
needs to give me a wisdom saving throw. I think you guys...
They all fail.
Okay. Yeah, you guys were out of it. Beatrix needs to do it, but Blackjack, you are immune to being charmed, so you're good.
11.
Okay. So on a failed save, the target must dash or disengage and move towards the sound by the safest available route on each of its turns. And then when they get there, they gotta look around for it.
May I assume I failed that and I am now
Yes.
goat searching?
Okay, Ziansi.
Which commoner, which cast member seems to be the most dangerous from my vantage point up here?
They all look equally as undangerous as each other.
They equally look equally undangerous.
This is the only combat where I can use commoners, because I know you guys cannot just attack them.
There we go. So, Ziansi is going to cast Dispel Magic at one of the pair over here in the corner of the stage.
Okay. Give me a wisdom roll. What level as well?
So only a 5 on the wisdom die plus 8 with a total of 13. But we're gonna cast it at 4th level.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's gone. Yeah, bottom is out of the thing as he goes, ow! As he just got hit.
And I think we'll stay up there.
So, as this chaos erupts in the carnival, sounds of screams, of battle almost, appear to be coming from the carnival, as somewhere off in the distance you can hear the laugh of the showrunner as he has succeeded in whatever he was trying to do.
Red Dirt D&D Tales from the Wilds is Aiden Cross as our Dungeon Master, Kiri Hester as Billy, Connor Shenold as Jaska, Johnny Payne as Krell, Kim Cross as Beatrix, Brooke Bullock as Ziansi, and I'm Michael Cross as Blackjack. Our theme music was created by the cinemagician P.J. Castillo. Our incidental music comes from Jeffrey McBride. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of Monument Studios, Avani Sound, and TabletopAudio.com. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by SD Way Gaming. You can find us at reddirtdnd.com. If you're enjoying Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we travel farther into the wilds.
As Billy and Ziansi walk towards, I guess, the snack shack. Yeah. So, Mr. Ziansi.
Yeah.
As the closest thing we have to a medic that has known Pumpkin, do you think that it's just a plot device that he's unconscious, or do you think we should maybe be doing something to help him?
I think the DM has totally used up the safety net of Pumpkin, and we're on our own now.
Oh, so it's like a plot device that he's still sleeping. He'll wake up once the troubles have passed.
If we all die, he might come save us, like maybe one. So if you bring chocolates to the DM and bribe him that way, then possibly your character might survive.
I mean, I also felt like it was a bit of a plot device, but I was just making sure, checking in.
That's true. Should we stop wasting people's time and get back on track?
I appreciate the thought, Krell.
You have to be off book in 7 hours.
You're right.
If you're on time, you're late.
Right.
We just keep inviting more and more people to Lazuli's house.
It's a mansion.
Lazuli would be fine with it.
Barnaby just greets them every time. Barnaby and Lazuli trust you not to throw a crazy house party.
They don't know us very well.
We keep inviting your family in.
Lazuli knows Beatrix is in the party, so he'll be fine.
Our house
Between
moms,
Beatrix and Jaska.
That's true. Our house moms. We've all got telepathic bond, so at least for the next hour, we'll be able to hear each other's thoughts.
You hear Billy thinking very loudly about the pros and cons of granulated versus brown sugar.
How do I turn this off?
But she will be here tonight watching.
Yes.
So.
I remember once when I broke a horn, I had to get duct tape on that. It was...
That doesn't seem sanitary at all.
Duct tape.
Woo!
Here,
Every day we're using
broken
duct tape.
Woo!
Of course, you're our friend. Here, do me a favor. Great British Bake Off style. I need you to tell me what you think of these pixie puffs.
Oh, all right. And she takes one and bites into it. These are the ones from yesterday, right?
Yeah, the 19.
You didn't remake another batch?
I'm like, okay, it's the same recipes yesterday. We made,
Okay. I like to imagine Pixie Puffs go bad after like the first day, and then they're just not usable.
They're also coming to the play later. Don't bring any cats.
Okay.
Don't bring any what?
Cats.
Oh, cats.
Sounds like you said don't bring any kids.
That's what I thought. Don't bring any kids. Don't bring your own kids. We're going to provide some for you. And if you fill up on some previous kids, these will...
Her walking in with Whitaker's body.
Ew.
Don't worry, gentle repose is cast. It'll be fine.
Anything else you guys want to talk to Vera about?
Nope.
So, Twitch and...
Nope.
That's not right.
I'm telling you, from like this
These
point
notes,
on
these
in the
notes will
document.
change afterwards. These notes will change after this moment. Weapons, like the ones I use, like the boomsticks. But it's definitely not my body. I need to find something else.
Ain't got nobody. Ain't got nobody. Razzmatazz, yeah. Vin, I need you to go get the rest of the group and bring them here before we start the show.
All right, so Vin goes and gathers you all and brings you to the amphitheater.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Rovier. Our weasel says we have to leave.
You already off work by this point.
Our weasel.
But it's a funny bit.
It is a funny bit.
The sun has set. Jaska and Twitch. No, Jaska and Krell. Jaska and Krell.
I'm willing to help any way I can. I don't have any like specific magic that can work for that, but I can give you good vibes. And according to Callista, that's all that matters.
For example, if I was there and shocked them, they would be Vera Shaka.
Keep going, sorry.
Today's never gonna end. But Tass is skeptical.
Yeah, skeptical. He's like, yeah, he's very skeptical.
He thinks Billy's being a little racist, honestly.
Kobolds, big happy family.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not here to
Warming up.
force it. I'm just here to make introductions.
Yeah.
Anything else? Just thought he came here to watch a show, and this possum keeps talking during the show. It's like
Xionsi from up in the rafter. Oh, that's not going good.
There's a bunch of characters on stage.
Oh, can I spit on Blackjack's head?
We can hear you think that. So Beatrix has just looked up.
Actually, no, because I wasn't there when that guy. I'd already scrambled.
Oh, you had? Oh, okay. Then Beatrix just knows you're thinking it.
I bet he's going to try to spit on my head.
Just making sure I got that right. The divination was specifically to find the showrunner.
Showrunner.
Okay.
And you got a visage of Emir.
We'll find Zarby, technically, who we assume is the showrunner.
So
That'd be really funny if you just got like a weird vision that wasn't important.
Yeah. Just wondering.
This guy fishing somewhere.
As you have a mouthful of blackjack.
Oh, gosh, that. Blackjack. Okay, thank you, but. Okay, we're going to talk about this.
We're going to have to talk to HR about this.
First it was Twitch, now it's going to be Blackjack.